And good morning. Let me raise this up a little and let's check sound settings just to make sure. I did some camera adjustments too. Little help from a friend. Oh yeah, it's low. I knew it. Beautiful day again. Alexa, what's the temperature for today?
Right now, it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 78 degrees.
Oh, 78. That's near 80. That's amazing. So I got a meeting in 2 hours less. Then as soon as that meeting's over, I'm going bike riding. I gotta enjoy it. 3 days. Wait. Today would make 4 out of 5 days riding. Monday, Tuesday, today, and Saturday. Yep. 4 out of 5. Not bad. Tomorrow I'll take a break. I don't know. YouTube is acting weird. Oh, now it's there. That is so bizarre. All these pop-outs. I already been busy though. I washed the car, dried it off, got the garbage from the street, took Tycho out, fed the cats, of course cleaned myself. Too much information. I haven't had anything to eat yet. I have a cup of coffee in front of me. That's about it. I'll tell you one thing. Not to preach. Ever since I started this diet and I've done what I've been doing and where I'm at now after a year, I have so much awesome energy. And you think I'm gonna sleep late and waste my time? Heck no. I go to bed. That's why I don't stream like I used to, doing Skywatches till 2 o'clock in the morning. I go to bed by 12, the latest, and I'm up by 7, 7:30. Yes, I started bringing out all the Christmas stuff. It's not even Halloween. So heck yes, I'm not gonna waste. And I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday morning or whatever time it is where you are. I'm addicted to this game. I haven't stopped. Okay, we have all chats up. Let me get Facebook. Just in case anybody comments over there. And there I am. I know the volume's gonna come on as soon as I hit this. I don't have to. I'll just leave it like that. Good. But yes, today's going to be 78 degrees. Tomorrow it'll be freezing again. No, not freezing. Normal. I'd probably say 60 tomorrow. Alexa, what's the temperature for tomorrow?
Expect a high of 64 degrees Fahrenheit.
20 degrees less tomorrow. So you don't think I'm going to enjoy this afternoon? I hardly ever go bike riding in the afternoon. It's always in the morning. Today will be a different... Oh my God, who ate all the zero sugar cookies? Mom. Let's read how bad they are. 80 calories for one cookie. Are you nuts? I'm not eating those. Heck no. You can keep that. I'd rather eat the crackers. 5 crackers, 70 calories. Oh yeah, you have to calorie count. Got to do it. It's precious. Plus, and it's true, and it's psychological. If you take small bites of stuff and you make it smaller, you think you're eating more. It's weird. Just don't chew it fast and don't eat it fast. Take your time. It does work. It works for me. Maybe I'm weak. I can't be that weak if I lost 60 pounds in a year. But I can't eat so many of these anyway. They get to me. The coffee is a great appetite suppressant. It's a great appetite. That's not true. I drank orange juice this morning. But it is. It really is good. Anyway. The nightmare at this time of year now, for me, is outside by the driveway, because that's where it is. There's trees overhanging the driveway. All the leaves. Oh, my. Oh, boy. What, Mom?
Remember that I was telling you
I'm live, so you know.
that I wrote all this here in a cardboard paper,
Yes.
and now I found it. Can you imagine that?
Let me see it, though,
Yeah,
because it might be outdated.
that's for my medication.
No,
really.
see?
What? Did
This, okay, yeah, the 4 of them is here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Isn't it perfect?
Yeah.
I did that and it fell behind the
Matter of fact, speaking of it, take them.
Take one. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Take all 4. Oh, frozen waffles. What's this? Did you see all this crazy stuff going on with the food?
What happened?
At McDonald's, one person died from E. coli from quarter pounders. And a bunch of people got sick. Yeah.
What's going on?
I was like, what? Thank God I don't eat that fast food junk anymore.
Oh my,
But people need to be careful.
oh my God, that's so
And now I just got a message from someone saying something about waffles, frozen waffles. Let me see. Listeria.
They're trying to
Frozen waffles recalled from multiple retailers over listeria worries. Products were sold at Walmart, Target, Kroger, Food Lion, among others. This is published yesterday.
Oh my God.
Frozen waffles sold under several popular national labels and store brands have been recalled for potential contamination of listeria. And it causes risk for people, a serious risk for people 65 and over.
Oh my God.
Let me see if they...
Trying to kill us.
Here are the brands. Always Save, Homestyle Waffles. Best Choice, Chocolate Chip, Blueberry Original Multigrain. Better Goods, Blueberry Chocolate Chip, Vanilla Protein Buttermilk. Aldi's, Breakfast Best, all of them. Homestyle Chocolate Chip, Blueberry, Cinnamon, and Pumpkin. Clover Valley, which is Dollar General. Who would buy waffles at Dollar General? Homestyle and Buttermilk. Oh, there's a bunch. Compliments. Essentials. Food Lion. Food Hold. Giant Eagle. Target. Walmart. Hannaford. Harris Teeter. H-E-B Higher Harvest. Kodiak Cakes. Price Chopper, Publix, Homestyle Buttermilk. So it's the Publix brand. Schnucks, S.E. Grover's, which is Winn-Dixie Harvey's. Oh my God, it's like every freaking brand. Selection, Kroger, Tops, Weston Family. Oh my God. That's crazy. So if you're younger and grandma, grandpa, or maybe you have an older father or mother are eating that stuff or somebody, tell them not to. Throw that shit out. I wouldn't trust any of those waffles. I wouldn't trust any. But that's a huge list. And this is from AARP, because it affects seniors. So AARP put this out on their website as a warning to those that are older. So I'm just going to show them. I want to play this game before I go to a meeting. Let me stop my camera. So I'll share the screen about this, so at least people watch it later. Oh my God. This article was posted yesterday. So there's the list. I just read them all, so I'm just going to show them on the screen so that people can always look at the list and go back. Target, Walmart, Hannaford. I mean, look at all the different brands. No name. No name. What the hell is that? Price Chopper. Publix. Winn-Dixie, that's Florida. Kroger's out west. I seen that when I was in Utah. So there you go. All those. Yeah, Kroger's was out west. I saw that in Ogden. And when I lived in Florida, Publix, Winn-Dixie are everywhere. Up here, it's Price Chopper, Hannaford. Walmarts are everywhere. Except New York City. Oh, God. Can you imagine the craziness that would happen in New York City with a Walmart there? It's bad enough up here. I never go to Walmart. I became a Walmart Plus member. I just have shit delivered. I don't even go to pick up anymore outside. I just had the stuff delivered. Now, if it's something I need to see, that's different. I avoid Walmart like the plague. And I would never, ever go to Walmart on the weekend when all the crazies are out. Never. The best time to go to Walmart is early in the morning or like after here. I'm talking about here. After 7 at night, it's empty. There's hardly nobody in it on a weekday. That would be like worst case scenario. I avoid Walmart. Oof.
Can't you get rid of Walgreens?
No, they're closing some Walgreens down. This one won't leave. This one is not leaving. Your Walgreens is not leaving.
Was telling me, she says,
Yes, they're closing some of them down, yes. They're downsizing. Because they also own Rite Aid. Walgreens bought Rite Aid years ago. So sometimes there's a Walgreens so close to a Rite Aid. What's the sense? They own both. It doesn't make sense for them.
I mean, really, we need Walmart.
But again,
We need
Mom,
Walgreens.
it's your Walgreens isn't going anywhere.
Walgreens gets me my medication, remember?
I know.
And they're very
Speaking of medication, did you take yours?
and they're very sweet and very responsible people.
Speaking of medication, did you take yours?
Really, I'm walking around.
I could tell you walking around. You're coming here.
Yeah. I'm getting this.
All right, I want to play. I mean, a lot of people shop at Walmart. I'm just saying, for me, I try to avoid it. But being up here, there's not that many places to go shopping, so it's almost like you're almost
I find
forced
you
to
are
go to a
lacking
Walmart.
protection. We should better your armor at an anvil.
Oh shit. Did I hear something? Or was that the game? Thought I was hearing myself. Okay, where the hell am I? Talk to Arif. We got a lot of stuff to do. We gotta go back to Muntalar. Not now. Alright. Again, the map. I'm here. He's over here. This must be to Muntalar. Yep. Okay. There's too many people to talk to. That means more side
I was looking
missions.
for you. Arif wants you to know that he's waiting near the entrance to the palace.
Thank you.
That's
you
it?
seem to know a lot.
Oh
we
boy.
see a lot in the city. We are always willing to give you information.
What can you tell me about the center of the city?
This here is the market. You can get to the lower and upper city and to the spire. Usually there are many people here.
Is there anyone that could use my help?
Oh
I
no.
think the fruit vendor had trouble with a thief.
Oh.
What's been happening around here?
Everyone's focused on the essence blessing for now. The whole
More side
city
missions.
is tense.
This game has a ton of side missions.
I don't need anything right now.
Good. The fruit seller. There's a side mission in blue.
Come closer. Take a look at what I have to offer.
What do you have to offer?
A replica of a rodent? Who would smuggle such a thing?
A replicant of a rodent.
Only the finest. Best apples in the city. Right here.
The essence trade is declining. Only 2 roads remain passable
Alexa, shut off
from the
living room
city.
light.
The road leading east was
Okay.
blocked by a landslide not long ago. A caravan was buried there, and we were not even able to recover the bodies due to a dangerous wraith prowling the area. The road has already been buried by sand, and wraiths have taken over. Things can't go on like this.
Good. No side mission. This is a side mission. I'm just seeing if I see any items. I saw something here. Alright, let's see what he wants.
You have to help me.
I
Someone
don't.
stole a box full of apples. He ran away with them. 10 apples. A fortune.
Get it yourself.
I'll see if I can find him.
Thank you, traveler. That thief also took some of my personal notes, contracts and such. He ran off into the upper city with them. If you were to make sure they do not fall into the wrong hands, I will reward you greatly.
I will see what I can do.
I thought I could break them.
Do not disturb the enlightened in the spire. The essence blessing is underway.
What of you?
This world is so vast.
Get back to work now, unnamed. No breaks now.
That's kind of bizarre. Why is it telling me? I hate when the map doesn't work right. It should be right here.
What of you?
This world is so vast.
What the hell? can't be. Oh, maybe. Did you steal the apple? No, that's the captain. He's a dick. Excuse my language. I'm exploring. Who are you? Where are we going? Oh boy. Who are you? But there's still more to go.
My apprentice, you are old enough to learn about the workings of the Essence Blessing. As you should know by now, we first have to gather all the essence we need. It is grueling work,
I can't do nothing with that.
but
I don't
luckily
have
we
the
have
power.
many unnamed who are more than willing to dedicate their lives to this. The essence is thrown into the kiln. Thus the substance is cleansed by the heat of Thelos.
Can't do
The
nothing.
pure essence then is filled into barrels. Those are sent to the Queen's flying wraith. This wraith is the only creature allowed into Thelos' realm. And the god awaits. You know how important the Essence Blessing is. Find your place. Fulfill your duty. We Enlightened are the only ones whose spirits can make it work.
I want to see what that captain has to say. Maybe I went too far. I'm not gonna go looking for 10 apples. Here he comes. He's like the enemy. He ain't gonna say anything good, I can tell you that.
Captain Morath.
Mighty Thelos, I am ready to serve. Hear me now.
Leave this fool to his prayers. He is no concern of ours.
For real.
You were struck down, Captain. Yet you still believe Thelos hears you.
Begone, frail mortal. I commune with a god.
Oh shit, there's something on the other side. Let's get out of here. I'm not wasting my time looking for a bunch of apples. I mean, this is ridiculous.
The Enlightened and the Spire. The Essence Blessing is underway.
Sketchy person. Oh wow, there's a lot up here. There's one apple.
Hello there. Can I help you?
I heard someone stole from one of the vendors recently. A box of apples and some other belongings.
No, I'm sorry. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to.
You seem nervous.
All right, it was me. I didn't mean to cause trouble. I needed to eat. And that vendor, he's constantly throwing decent food in the gutter. I just beat him to it. Now, listen to me. I got this treasure map. I'll give it to you. Here, you can have it. But please, don't sell me out to him.
Why would I listen to a thief?
I'm a common unnamed, just like you. I'm just trying to get by.
I will think about it.
Alright, we gotta find more apples. Tell me they got an apple all the way. Okay, hold up. There's a lot here to look at.
All my old neighbors avoid me now, but the guards really hate it.
Something stupid is gonna be here.
3.
Warden, is that you?
Yes, from the caravan. We heard you'd found that relic, but we thought Moreth had... Listen, I can't be seen talking to you. An unnamed.
Of course, I understand. You're a guard now.
My captain knows I'm unnamed. But the rest... They see me talking to you, I'll be arrested. After that Wraith attack, they needed more guards. I took the opportunity. I've got some status now. Some respect. So excuse me if I can't. You know.
I understand. We unnamed must take any fortuity. Respect to you, Warden.
You must leave now. Please. People know who you are. Please. You'll get me arrested.
Put more into it.
I can feel my will weakening. I feel the voice of Thelos in my head, and I am afraid. I have traveled far, almost to the heartlands. The last expedition took its toll. I feel closer to my god than ever before.
There's an apple right next to me. Where? Is it up there? We're going up there anyway. What was that? Can't do nothing with that. I need to upgrade the thing here. So the apple has to be below. Or maybe we go back to the fruit cellar? No.
Did you find the thief already?
Lie? The thief told me, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna lie to you.
I couldn't find him. He probably skipped town.
You couldn't find him? What do I do now?
Return to
I
the
lost
thief.
wares for an entire week of sales. I am ruined.
This guy had me running around for apples.
Do not disturb the enlightened in the spire. The Essence blessing is underway.
Hello there.
He might be a thief, but you are also a fellow unnamed. Don't cross the law again.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Seeing you face Morath at the city gates made me hopeful things would change. And you proved yourself. Thank you.
Where's the treasure map?
Seeing you face Morath at the city gates made... And you
That was a waste. Okay, let's go here. Lady Catherine, what is this?
My goodness. Gauntlet bearer, please, listen a moment.
How can I help?
There are rumors that you are unnamed.
I am not ashamed of my background.
Nor should you be. My name is Catherine. I help Wayward Unnamed on their way to freedom. But two of my new friends have disappeared. Dusty and Rag. I'm so worried. You have to help me
Dusty
find
Rag?
them.
Where might they have gone?
One of my other friends thought he saw Dusty on the old trade route. There is a forest. The two were inseparable. If Rag is there, Dusty will be close behind.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Who are these two unnamed?
Dusty and Rag. Their master beat them terribly. They escaped, came to me. I promised to find them a new home. But now they have disappeared.
I will try my best to find your friends.
They're all the way over there. And over there? Oh my god. I'm not leaving. Oh man.
Who allowed this ruffian in the upper city?
That bird. It must belong to Kendra. She told us she would be watching a reef.
Nah. She did.
Ah, you got in. I was able to enter before they closed the gate. I understand you were not so lucky.
It took some effort, but I am here. Did you do your part?
Surely you jest. Kendra has her damn bird following me around, pecking me if I slack off. I had a look around, yes, but I think I found our way in. The palace is tightly guarded, but there is something we could use to create an opening.
The Essence Blessing.
Ah, I see you've caught on. If something were to happen during the ritual, the guards would be too busy to see us get in.
What do you have in mind?
We have to know more about how the ritual will be performed. Learn what you can at the spire. You can get in from the main plaza.
Why didn't you start from there?
Oh, my face is too well known in the capital. They would not let me in. But someone like you could, after that feat you performed to save the city.
I see.
Once you're done, find a friend of mine, Graveler, in the lower city. He might be able to help.
Last the spire workers by the Essence Ritual. Oh my gosh. Do I do this side mission and just come back? Because I'm gonna have to be there anyway.
It's so nice and quiet when the city is under
Be our queen, ruler of the empire and voice of Thelos. Her word is his will.
This is the upper city. Do not loiter here.
Let's just make sure we're gonna put a point marker here. And we're gonna get rid of some of these other ones. Why did I put that there? Oh my god. I don't like the looks of this.
This looks like Dusty's journal, and these must be his remains.
Oh wow, we
We
found
should
one.
tell Rag what happened to him.
Wait a minute. There's still another one.
Please, I don't want any trouble. Apologies. I thought you were a guard, but I've never seen a guard dressed so.
I was sent by Lady Catherine. She is worried about you. She wants me to bring you back safely.
Lady Catherine, then you know our story. Oh, I hope our departure did not cause her to fret. Dusty and I, we appreciated her work, but we wanted true freedom. To find it ourselves. But now we have become separated and I don't know what to do.
Dusty's done.
Him. I lost him. My only friend. Please, if you see him, tell him where I am. He has to be somewhere between here and the old road.
I found him. I'm so sorry. He was killed by a wraith.
Oh no. Dusty. Go. Please. I just want to be alone. Lady Catherine will come after me if she knows I'm out here.
I haven't really been playing it too
Cannot
much,
have
Chaos.
Another death on my conscience.
And I'm doing all the side missions.
Tell her I died. And take this. Please.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. I just screwed that up.
The gauntlet hears the echo of an anvil.
Where? I'm not gonna worry about it, that's for sure.
This is the upper city. Do not loiter here. Rather, leave.
Okay, where is she? That's the main quest.
The gates of Lythesta are open again.
Gauntlet Bearer, what news? Did you find my friends?
Like 135 now. 176. No!
Both Dusty and Rag,
I just messed up.
they died in the desert. I am sorry.
Oh no. I am sorry. I am so sorry. I will continue with my work with the Unnamed, but I will do better.
By spring, I want to be
Yes.
150 though.
I must do better.
What's up, Synth Tracks? Hold on.
What you do gives me hope. Your work is essential to my people.
Did you hear my latest Halloween
I don't know what to say.
song that I wrote?
Thank
I've been
you,
writing a lot
Gauntlet
again.
Bearer.
Let me just. I gotta go to a meeting in a few minutes. Oh my god. I'm going bike riding this afternoon. You haven't heard it? It's on my Facebook. Yesterday I went up on top of a mountain with my bike. It was a little hairy. It was crazy, actually. I was way up there. Like stupid. Let me see. I did this yesterday. Not the best idea because it was hard on a regular, it wasn't a bike trail, it was like a walking trail, but I did it with the bike anyway. And I actually loosened up some shit that I had to go to Home Depot and buy some screws to redo my bike on the rack. I was like, oh shit, this is a little too extreme. But it worked. This is from yesterday.
And I'm being really careful.
There was two girls sitting on the rock with a dog, and I was
up.
like, you guys got a lot of nerve.
We are way
A lot
up
more nerve
here.
than I do.
You guys
What's
got
up,
a lot of
legend?
nerve going up that close. I'm like afraid of heights, and I'm looking at this and I'm freaking out.
They were like college students. Look at this. That's the Hudson
Look at
River
this.
in the distance.
Look at that.
That was
Wow,
crazy.
what a view. That is outrageous.
So that was yesterday.
So everybody on Facebook, you're looking at it.
Let me fast forward a little when I zoom in.
Wow. Alrighty.
No, it's not already.
And there you go.
No.
It's-
Yeah, look at that.
Look
Zoomed
at the
in.
trees. We are on top of the mountain. This is cray cray.
It was. Look
Look
how
at the
beautiful the
trees.
Hudson looks.
Hudson River in the distance. Look at the trees.
So that was yesterday.
We are on top of the mountain.
I said, let me try it. And I did. All right, let me show you the Halloween song. It's called Hallows Eve. I even did Christmas stuff already. Wrote the lyrics. You want to see how skinny I got? Chaos? I wasn't smoking. Hold on.
2 days ago, I was here.
Yeah,
Freezing.
it was.
It was 43 degrees. But that was like 11 o'clock in the morning.
Look at all the weight
It's
I lost,
about
Chaos.
12
Look at
now.
that. I know I have to share the
And
screen.
It's 75 degrees, going to 81. It is glorious out here right now. Obviously, I'm in shorts, t-shirt.
That's a
So
lot of weight
it's
I lost,
warm.
over 60
It's
pounds.
Gorgeous out here.
60.
I mean, if I stand on this, you could see, yep, shorts. But look how much weight I've lost. Look at that. That's outstanding. That, and I'm not sucking it in. That would be sucking it in. That's just natural. That would be. That's how much weight I've lost.
Yeah. Dude, I'm working out. I'm going
So,
crazy.
yeah.
I ain't playing no
I've
games.
got the phone on the bike. Let me move it up a little so I can sit down and chill for a minute.
All right, let's stop that one. I'll show you. I put drums to it. Where is it? What's on Facebook? Oh my God, look at all these streams on Facebook. This is a Christmas one that I wrote, but it has a twist.
Christmas Eve.
Hear this one.
Excitement in the air, waiting for family to finally leave.
Hold on.
Cookies left for Santa near the wallet tree.
Let me put it back. Alright, let me make it full screen. Alright, this is one I wrote. This is the last one that I wrote the lyrics.
The moonlight shines bright on this Christmas Eve. Excitement in the air, waiting for family to finally leave. Cookies left for Santa near the wallet tree. A sudden noise in my bedroom, I cover my eyes not to see. Could that be Santa's elves stirring in the night? Why would they be in my room? Suddenly it gets so bright, a noise heard on the roof above. Could that be Santa's sleigh? I close my eyes once again, holding my breath as I lay. Here come Santa's elves. Why do they look so strange? They seem to be floating. Appearance seems to change. Their eyes shaped like almonds, speaking without talking. They say we will meet again as they leave without provoking. I peek to take a look. They seem to be so small, gray, not green in color, and surely not as tall. As they exit through the walls, I run to the window. A huge ornament in the sky, like the moon it seems to glow. Without a sound it hangs there, then moves in a blink of the eye. That didn't look like Santa's sleigh or his elves, I cannot lie. No one will ever believe me. Visitors from an otherworldly place. One thing that's for sure, I will never forget that face. Here come Santa's elves. Why do they look so strange? They seem to be floating. Appearance seems to change.
So yeah, that has somebody said, why don't you write a song related to aliens in Christmas? I said, oh, I'll do that. So that's what I did. I wrote that because somebody asked me to do it. I said, I'll do it. But the Halloween one is great. The Halloween one is really good. Let me get to it. I gotta go to a meeting in a half hour. Okay, let's see. Well, then there's Under the Night Lit Sky. I put drums to that. I forgot I did this. All right. Let me put it up here. This is one of my favorites that I wrote. The lyrics. One of my favorites. Well, I gotta take myself off.
As twilight approaches with colorful hues, daydreams turn to night. Twinkling appears slowly above the hints of the heavenly light. With each passing moment, wonders are born, like years traveled, determining that date. A look through a time machine, how long before we know their fate? The wonders and dreams race against time, the brilliance of light and shooting stars. Could there be life out there, feeding in the Goldilocks zone? What would an exoplanet be like? Is it similar to our own? Mysteries of the universe, galaxies swirl. What is that black hole? The power and beauty of our sun. Northern lights are born in the northern pole.
Okay, enough of that one. Let me go to the next one, the Halloween. Oop, we gotta keep that fresh. It's Hallows Eve. I'll tell you one thing, since I lost all the weight, playing the drums is a lot easier now. For sure. Okay, this is probably it right here. This really came out good. This one, and with the drum parts, I made it better. It sounds so plain without it. Let me mute.
They gather in the fields, the fall's harvest to complete. Light dims in the heavenly hearth. Bonfires glow bright with symbolic heat. Samhain begins for all to celebrate. The physical and the other world to interact. Blessings for the new harvest, fires to seal their yearly pact. Pumpkins smiling throughout the house, embedding their way in the dark. Spiders bounce on the glittering web. Dogs can be heard as they begin to bark. Shadows in the distance, the source yet unclear. The moon shines brightly, howls in the night, I tremble with fear. Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional parties blaring Monster Mash. Everyone dressed in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes but not skipping a beat. All dressed in their costumes, ringing or knocking. It's time for trick or treat. Old house sits at the end of the road. Creaks can be heard from the rusty gate. The door opens as bats depart. The place seems haunted. Should we investigate? We enter slowly using our backlit phones. As we approach the stairs, a voice screams loudly, "Get out and beware!" Candy's all gone, it's eerily quiet. Music plays from the TV. It's time to make popcorn, but what could that be? The movie just started. It's just the Michael Myers theme. Time to relax, enjoy the night. My favorite movie, Halloween. Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional parties blaring Monster Mash. Everyone dressed in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes but not skipping a beat. All dressed in their costumes, ringing or knocking. It's time for trick or treat. Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional parties bearing Monster Mash. Everyone dressed in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes
you had to see how plain that song was without the drumming. It's totally different. Totally. But I don't have time to be writing lyrics and doing this stuff. I just don't. I'm so busy. So the second, how to make it tie in, you skip a space on the verses. I'm learning more tricks when it comes to Suno. But it's all fun. Oh my God, stop messaging me. Let me see what you did. Let me see what you did. Okay. Dude, you see what happened in Roswell? Oh my God. Horrible. The place I was at twice last year is underwater. Well, the convention center, oh my God, you had to see how much water was in Roswell in the community center. I was like, oh my God. Here goes one. The CDC issued a food safety alert Tuesday regarding an E. coli outbreak that says it's linked with McDonald's Quarter Pounders. I'm so glad I don't eat that shit anymore. Unbelievable. Well, first we have to put this up. I like it. I'm not sitting in the set. I don't have time for that.
Well, I'm missing you.
Sell me the chance, are you missing me? Are you missing me
Put the sticks down, you nut. It's not easy playing 3 feet above the set. It's all the way down there. Not easy. Came out. It did come out good. It's fun. For me, it's just fun to do. Like I said, I've got so much stuff going on. I'm always busy. I wish I had more time to do things like that. I mean, I've got 8 guitars sitting next to me. And they're just in the cases. At least they're not collecting dust. But I've got a Flying V over there. I've got a BC Rich. I forgot what they call this guitar. I can't remember the name of the body. I've got Kramer, Jackson's, Ibanez, the Gibson Les Paul, a Strat. I got so much next to me. Later, I'm going, like I said, after my meeting in a few minutes, I'm going bike riding. This is how I lost all the weight, Chaos. And dieting. But it's the bike riding. And you can see it. I'm even working out with the weights a little bit. So I'm starting to get back in shape. But it's a lot of dedication and work. Your guitars were stolen? What the fuck? I'm lefty, remember? What? All your guitars were stolen? When the hell did that happen? I would fucking die if that, excuse my language, I would die if something like that happened to me. Oh my God. Dude, it had to be somebody you knew. It has to be somebody you know. Oh, a few years ago? Dude, it had to be somebody that knew that you had all that stuff and they told somebody, or, you know what I mean? That sounds like an inside job. Like somebody was at your house, saw all your shit, and then they schemed to plan. They may not have done it themselves, but they might have had somebody else do it. So they wouldn't get their hands dirty. That's what it sounds like to me, because how would anybody know that you had all that stuff? And they knew exactly what to steal. That, to me, I wouldn't... And that happened years ago, so I'm not trying to rehash something that happened years ago. But that tells me somebody knew. That's why you can't trust nobody. For real. That's why I got the zombie apocalypse. And other stuff around. It's like, damn. I'm not even going to start talking. They broke into my lockout. That sucks. But you got a lot of grimy people out there. You know? It was a rehearsal studio with like 50 different lockouts. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, 50 different lockout rooms. I guarantee you don't do that shit again. Guaranteed. That really sucks that that happened to you. Yep. I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you. Your home is your best vault. Seriously. You know, I've got 11 cameras outside. And it's monitored security. Now, I can arm them and disarm them, of course. But, hell yeah, I got the whole property covered plus the driveway. Anybody comes in here, down here, they're going to be caught on camera. So, it's always good. I didn't have no storms here. Not up here. That was all down North Carolina. It never made it up here. It hasn't rained here in like 3 weeks. It's been sunny every day. It's sick. We probably have drought alerts going on here. I like that song though. See, the one thing that's good when you write music is you change the type of genre. You know, you don't stick to one. I hate that. I don't like, I mean, I love all music, so I don't want to stay stuck on one type of style of music. I like to change it. Like Hallows Eve, that's different. And the Santa's Elf is totally different. I know you had the hottest record. Dude, it was the hottest July ever here. Dude, it's 20 degrees above normal here for the last 4 days. 15 to 20. Yesterday it was 82. No, 84. The normal here is 61. It was 84 yesterday. Today it's going to be 78. Well, I'm going back writing later. But then tomorrow it goes back to normal. But then next week it goes above normal by 10. It's been crazy. The weather. I'm not complaining. I always say that. I'm not complaining. I'd rather it be warmer than cold. But the point, it is. It's crazy. Wow. Wow. 115 in Vegas for over a month straight. Stayed like 104 at night. All night. AC almost blew up. Yeah, that's crazy. What's going on here? Unbelievable. I'm just reading something. I think okay. I'm just looking at the updates coming in. Man, that's all they need. All right, I'm not going to read any of that. There's alerts coming in from Israel. And they're making claims of something else. I'm not going to get into this. Anyway, I wanted to show you this. You can save it later. This software allows super low, almost no latency between musicians in other states. Oh shit, really? Could you imagine us jamming together? Page not found. I do have Blue Cat. Where do I go? Store? What am I looking at? Holy shit. Look at their bundles. Expensive. Which, I mean, dude, I don't know which one to look, what I'm supposed to look at here. The latency is the key. All right, yeah, because I don't know what to look for here. They got a whole bunch of stuff. I'll put a bookmark on it. But products. Applications. Bundles. That's like a mixer. What's the software? It's called Fader Hub. Oh, shit. Wow. Wow. Let's see what they want. What the hell is that? That's a euro. Let's go. Update. Okay, $100. You're gonna try it first? You try it first, you let me know. That would be super cool. I'm bookmarking that. You know what's crazy? My favorite guitar right now, and I have a few. Like I said, the Gibson, Strat. My favorite guitar is my Ibanez. I love my Ibanez. I love the way it sounds. It's in the case. I don't know which one. That's my favorite. Out of all my guitars is my Ibanez. I love it. And then I bought this pedal, this distortion pedal, this Boss pedal. It's pretty good, but it's connected with a, doesn't have the battery. It's a pretty good pedal. Yeah, you get it first, and then you let me know how it works out before I start going nuts. Musicians from guitar. Let me see. Don't give me ideas, dude. Wow. I have 8 guitars, though. It's like I don't even have room. It's a nice guitar, though. Like, I haven't even messed with this one yet. The BC Rich. This one. What I did is I got all my guitars out of their boxes and I put them in cases. But this one I gotta get a special case because it's big for this one, the BC Rich. But I have to get an extra wide case for this one. But I like the body on that. I forgot what they call this one. It's a BC Rich. I can't remember what that body is called. Something Axe? I can't remember. That's the only one that's not in, no, the Flying V is not in the case either because it's wide body. Warlock. That's it. It's a warlock. That's exactly it. It's a warlock. Couldn't remember it. That's a warlock, yeah. I like it. I like the body. And the flying V, just to have a flying V, you know what I mean? But the one I really like is the Ibanez. And I don't want to scratch them. I don't want to ruin them. One of the guitars that got stolen. This is my favorite, but I don't know if I want to take it out of the case. It's a pain in the ass. It's hit or miss. I don't know which one is in what case. Oh. Yeah, this is it. I love this guitar. This is and I have a lot of nice guitars, but I even have the Metallica Kirk Hammett ESP signature. But I love this one. I love this guitar. I love the way it sounds. Oh my God, I love this guitar. Alexa, brighten living room light.
Okay.
Look at how beautiful it looks too. The burst. I gotta clean it. I got the stuff up there. I guess I see smudgy marks. I don't like to see smudgy marks. But that's one of my favorites. And the Hammett, it's got the little cross bones on it. I don't know what case it's in. It's in one of these cases. I don't want to dig into them. It's a nice guitar. I gotta put this back. Like I said, I've got too many guitar cases over here. Then I gotta clean this. There's something, actually Chaos, there's something that I need your advice on, because I want to change the pickups on this. I want to put really good pickups. Oh my God, look at all the dust on it already. I want to change it. I want to make it better. This is a Jackson. Look at all the dust already. But I want to change the pickups. I've never done that. I mean, I could look at tutorial videos. Oh, the dust already. This is my dog too, the husky. I gotta get cases for this. I hate the smudge marks. But I want to change. I don't even know what's in it right now. I gotta clean it. I got the cleaner up there for the guitars. Pickups are kind of a bitch. You'll have to do minor soldering. That's easy. I'm good with that kind of stuff. But I want to change these shitty pickups. That's shitty pickups. That's garbage. So I want to definitely modify this one. Really? I don't have a guitar place up here. I don't have a place up here. At all. There is no shop around here. This place is dead up here. I can't even find a music store up here. I have to buy everything online. It's horrible. So I'm going to have to look. This one I definitely want to upgrade. I've got to clean this. Not now. I've got the kit up there. I don't like seeing no scratches, no smudgies, nothing on my guitars. I can't stand that. I gotta get a case for it. That's an extra wide case. That's the pain in the ass. Alexa, dim living room light. I did buy this.
Okay.
So that I'll do that probably tomorrow. Clean that and the other one. The other ones are clean because they're in the cases. Yeah, there's got to be a video, a tutorial. But there's others. That's with all my guitars. That's what I want to do is upgrade them. Like I got a Kramer. I got to see how it sounds. And the wall lock needs to be updated too with the pickups. Those two, definite. I'm going to have to look at videos. How much are those Duncans? I mean, how do I look? How would I look for pickups? I've never done it before. Well, how would I size it? Like, is it... I don't know. Let me share my screen. Like, what am I looking for? Soldering is easy for me. I'm good at all that. What am I looking for? Those ones? Seymour Duncan, Saturday Night Special. I'm going to see if I have it on Amazon. Seymour Duncan. Saturday Night Special pickup. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, but which one? But which one? I would have to figure out which one fits, right? Or are they standard? I think this would be more, well, it's black. Let me look at the guitar. Where, but wait, let me look at yours. Okay, $238, same price. $233 here. Why are those so cheap? Oh, because it only comes with one. That's why. Need two. So it would have to be this one. Yeah, I like that one. I'm putting that on my watch list. All right. But would that fit on the other one too? I don't know the guitar model on the V. I don't. I think that would fit. It's got SMG. It's got SMG pickups in there. That's what it's got in there now, SMGs. But I also want to do the wall lock. But yeah, the wall lock is pretty much the same too. Both the wall lock, I would need 2 sets of these. The wall lock looks the same too. So I would need 2 sets. One for the wall lock. Oh shit, there's a sale. That Capital One savings thing saves me a ton of money. You don't even know. It's an extension, and it finds it. Use coupon. Discount. It's on eBay. I'm not a big fan of eBay. I'm not a big fan of eBay. That's them. But how do you apply the coupon? How the hell do you apply the coupon? Oh, it's a Capital One shopping rewards. That's why. Yeah, that's why. So I'll need 2 sets of those. Those are good. Chaos, those are good pickups. Let me add it to the wish list so I don't forget it. Okay, good. Really? Well, I added it to the wish list. I wonder how much of a pain in the ass it is to put pickups in. It can't be too bad. It can't be. Especially if it's soldering, that's not hard. You don't know what I went through. I had to you don't know what I went through with the Gibson. I had to put I put a new toggle. Oh my God. All those little wires. I had to put wires onto them because they were so short. I had to solder them and then solder it to the new switch. Oh my God. Because I broke it. Somehow. You don't know what I went through soldering that. The toggle switch on the Gibson. Oh my God. It was like a nightmare. If I can do that, I can do the pickups. Let me tell you. Let me get that and bookmark it. I rather get videos. I'll bookmark it, but I would rather get videos. Like on YouTube. And I'll look it up. Seymour Duncan. And I'm not going to show YouTube now because I'll get in trouble. All right, so through the back. Unscrew the old ones. Unless you want to try fishing wires to precise drill taping. Oh, the toggle. But I can use the existing wires. Holy shit, look at this diagram. Oh my, oh my. Holy sh, that looks a little dicey. Maybe the illustration is installing guitar pickups. Here, Seymour Duncan, there it is.
Changing your pickups is surprisingly easy, and once you get the hang of it, it doesn't take much longer than changing your strings. There's no absolute best method, but here I'll show you one technique that's especially fast and easy. Let me show you some of the tools you'll need. First of all, a soldering iron, whether it's this fancy kind with adjustable. It's also a good idea to have on hand a roll of painter's tape, which is Soldering can be dangerous, and you shouldn't proceed unless you're swapping pickups without altering the electronics or doing any fancy wiring tricks like phase switching or coil tapping. Here we just want to exchange one pickup for another, so we'll be opening up the guitar, seeing where the old pickup connects, disconnecting it, installing the new pickup, and making the same connections with the new wires. It should go pretty fast. Now before we start soldering, a few words about the two types of pickup connections you're likely to encounter. Vintage pickups and vintage style pickups use what's called single connector wire. This type of wire has a meshy outer coating that gets connected to ground, usually by being soldered to the back of one of the pots. There's also an inner wire, usually inside a layer of black insulation, that carries the hot connection. And it usually connects to one of the lugs of your volume pots. The pickup we're removing is this type. By the way, they call it hot just because it carries the signal from the pickups, but it doesn't get physically hot unless you heat it with the soldering iron, and it will never shock you, so don't worry about that. The other type of wire is called 4-connector, and it's more common in modern pickups. It's not necessarily any harder to work with, it's just different. It looks like a single black wire, but when you strip it back, you see that it actually contains 5 wires inside. Black, white, red, and green, and a bare, unshielded one. There's also this foil wrap that you don't use. You can just snip that away. The pickup we'll be installing has this type of connections. The extra wires, by the way, are for doing things like coil taps and phase switching, which we won't be doing in this tutorial. We'll just be connecting it the same way the single connector pickup was connected. Now, one important thing. These color codes are not universal. In this demo, we'll be working with Seymour Duncan pickups and their unique color codes. If you're using this lesson to install pickups from another manufacturer, it'll still be either single connector or 4-connector, but the color code may be different.
Right,
so definitely check the manufacturer. Red and white wires are used for advanced wiring like phase switching and coil tapping, and we won't be using them. We'll be braiding them together and taping them off. Now, while we're on the subject, let's go ahead and prep the wires for the pickup we're going to be installing.
Don't have to worry about that.
I'm stripping away the...
That's bullshit.
Really don't touch the solder directly to the iron. You use the iron to heat the area to be soldered, and then touch the solder to the surface once it's hot enough. Okay, I've got the white and red connected. Now I'm going to braid together the green and bare wires and solder them together the same way. Heat it up for a second. Touch the solder to the hot wire. There we go. And even though I'm not yet connecting the black wire to anything, I'm also going to apply a thin coat of solder to that wire. That process is called tinning, and that thin coat of solder makes the wire easier to work with and more likely to adhere to whatever surface we're trying to attach it to. Finally, I'm going to get a little strip of black electrical tape and seal off the red and white wires, which we won't be using. And there's our 2 working connections, the green ground wire and the black hot wire. I've already placed a bath towel over my work surface. I've taken a second towel and wrapped it up like a pillow, and that's going to make a neck rest for my guitar. It's going to give me a nice, stable working surface. Okay, we're going to have to remove the strings. If you want to use this opportunity to change your strings, just snip them off with the wire clipper. If you want to reuse your strings, work them free from the tuning post.
Oh, shit.
If you have a Les Paul type guitar, be prepared for the fact that the bridge and the tailpiece may be attached by nothing more than the pressure of the strings. So grab them and put them somewhere safe so they don't scratch your guitar. Turn your guitar over and use your screwdriver to remove the control cavity cover. Keep on hand a little dish to stow all the little parts, or just use the little plastic box your pickups came in. There are 6 screws on the pickup mounting ring. For now, let's remove the 4 Phillips head screws in the corner. These are the ones that secure the mounting ring to the body. Gently work it loose from the body, and then turn the guitar over so you can look into the control cavity. If you haven't already done so, now is a great time to snap a picture of the before electronics. Now gently tug the pickup to identify its wire. Okay, now I can see that the hot wire is connected to one of the lugs of this middle volume pot, the bridge volume pot, and its outer mesh is soldered to the back of the pot. I'll unsolder the hot connection by touching the soldering iron to the lug. Here I'm able to work it free just using the tip of the iron, but in general it's a good idea to grip the wire with a little pliers so you don't burn yourself. It might take a little longer to melt the solder on the back of the pot, especially if you don't have a fancy soldering iron with adjustable temperature. Just be patient. You may have to hold the iron there for 30 seconds or so before it comes loose. Now the pickup's ready to remove, but before we take it out, let's make a note of its orientation. Humbucker pickups are usually oriented screws out. Neck pickup screws face the neck. Bridge pickup screws face the bridge. Also note that the mounting ring isn't symmetrical. It's fatter on one side. I'm going to use a little strip of painter's tape to mark the bridge facing side of the pickup so I don't get mixed up later. This is also probably a good time for another cell phone picture. New pickups generally come with screws and springs, but not new mounting rings. So in most cases, you'll want to remove the pickup from the old mounting ring and replace it with the new one. Check out the assembly. Here's the pickup with its brackets. There's the plastic mounting ring and 2 long screws inside springs. Now this can be one of the trickier parts of changing pickups, especially the first time. Namely, removing the springs and screws without having the springs go flying across the room.
Oh my God.
Cup the whole assembly in your hand and work the remaining 2 screws loose with a regular head screwdriver. Now, use your fingertips to compress the spring, exposing the bare end of the screw. Position the new pickup's bracket over the screw and hold it in place. And then screw it in. The exact amount you screw it in doesn't really matter. We'll be adjusting it later. Just enough to hold everything together for now.
It's easy.
Now this sort of pickup with no cover displays both the slugs and the screws. But like we said before, the screws will face towards the bridge. So make sure that the screws are oriented towards the bridge side of the pickup mounting ring.
It's common sense.
Now install the screw on the other side of the bracket. And we're ready to load the pickup. Work the wires through the hole that leads to the control cavity.
It's not that complicated, Chaos.
And position the pickup, triple checking the orientation of the screws. Turn it over, pull the wire through.
Screw that back on.
Now you can screw the new pickup in using either the screws you saved or the new ones that came with your pickup.
It's not that complicated. This
now
could
we're
be
going to
the
work
part.
the tinned tip of that black wire through the lug of the volume pot. Heat the lug with the tip of the soldering iron.
That's going to be the fun part.
Thread the
Getting
black
that,
wire through it,
getting
making
that,
sure it's not touching any other connections. Let it set for a second.
Then solder it.
And now all we have to do is connect the ground wire to the back of the pot. Again, be patient here. It may take a while to get it up to adequate heat. Now, as you can tell from looking at this guitar, I've done a lot of pickup changes in here, and it's kind of a mess. But I've got this little blob of solder left from my previous installs, and I'm just going to melt that till it's a nice runny pool, and then put the wire in.
Yeah.
Now, I
makes sense.
suggest you don't follow my dumbass example here, and use the pliers to hold the wire instead of your bare fingers.
Yeah, that makes sense. A needle
There
nose.
it looks nice and runny.
A needle nose.
Press it into place. Let it set for a sec.
And let it go. That's not hard.
And there, it looks good. We're all set. If I wanted to be a little bit neater, I
would've
could
cut
have
that wire.
trimmed this wire shorter.
Yep, that's sloppy.
Sometimes I leave a little bit of extra wire because I might want to reuse the pickup on another guitar where it needs a little bit more wire run. You can always just tie everything off with a little cable tie to keep it neat. Having a few extra inches in the wire has no sonic consequences whatsoever. And just to be super clear, here's an annotated picture of what we just did. Black wire to the lug, ground wire to the back of the pot, red and white taped off.
Soldered together.
And now it's time to check the connection. I'm going to plug in the guitar. Make sure I've got the proper pickup selected. I'm going to very lightly tap the pull pieces with the screwdriver and verify that I'm getting sound out of them.
Wow.
While I'm at it, I'm going to lower the bridge
Not too
volume
hard.
pot, make sure it's working correctly. There we go. That's what we want to hear. If everything's working as expected, restring and adjust the pickup height. Here's one good technique. Press your string down at the highest fret and raise the pull pieces till they almost but don't
Okay.
quite touch
This
the
is not
string.
hard at all. I'm saving
That'll
this
give you a
video.
good starting point, and from there you can adjust to taste. Do the same on the treble side.
Question though. In that video, he's replacing only one. Shouldn't I change both? Right? I wonder what it's like to run that wire. That could be a little pain in the ass. The one by the neck. Yeah, that was for the bridge. I'm wondering how difficult it is going to be for the other one. Yeah, but the wire, I guess it's not so hard just to stick the wire through the hole and get it through. That's why they make it longer too. I'm going to definitely look into that. It didn't look hard, really at all. It's just two wires. And just getting it rid with the solder gun, loosening it, pulling the one out. Make sure the hole is exposed, tuck the wire into that hole, and then to the ground pot. That's easy. Oh my God, I gotta go to a meeting. Yeah, 6-year-old could do it in China. Why couldn't I? I mean, I build everything else around here. I can't see how this could be such a hard project to do. Which one would I experiment on first, the Warlock or the Flying V? I think the Flying V. Yeah, the Flying V would be the first victim. Anyway, Chaos, what time are you streaming tonight? That's what I see. You said the V too. The V has to be the first one. What time are you streaming tonight? I got nothing going on tonight because there's no games. There's nothing. 4 or 5 year time. Are you, what's that? Is that Pacific? Vegas? Or is that Mountain? That would be 7 my time if it's Mountain. 7 to 8, that's what I thought. Pacific, all right. Well, I gotta go. I gotta go to a meeting. Then I'm going bike riding. All right, see you later. I'll try to check that out. Unless something happens like it always does. Something comes up. But I'll check it out. I'll see you on Rumble. All right, everybody. Have a great one. Okay, I'll see you later. And everybody have a great rest of your afternoon. Till then, peace out.